is quick demo about Instagram scraping and how it works. So we have multiple keywords that we process and record the data from Instagram. So these are the keywords which have been processed already and their data being scraped and stored in database. So when we click food or type here and search, then we will get the influencers result, their followers count, engagement and all. And we can see their profile as it number of posts, number of followers, number of following. So we can just match the data from Instagram as well. Just visit Instagram. So here we can match the data that we have on our site, like number of posts, number of followers, number of following, with the profile on Instagram. So number of posts, followers and following, their bio and all, we have all details in our site, and some analytics as well. So how it works, so we record keyword and then retrieve related tags for that keyword from Instagram. Like, let's have a look on keywords. So these are the keywords that have been recorded, and these are the status of keyword. So those keywords who have status completed are being processed, and their data are being uh, stored from the data are being retrieved from Instagram and being stored at our system. So just get fitness or beauty or anything. So the status is complete, last updated time and all, and we can see their tags as well. Like if we click on tags, so these are the tags which are being processed by any keyword. Like if you see my seafood, so this is the text on keyword, and these are the keywords that it had in it, and the influencer data. So like on the after processing the keyword, we have influencers data as well. So these are the influencer profile that are being scrapped and stored. Like we have scheduled to update it that way. So we can just filter it by any keyword. So let's assume that's food. So these are the influencers for food. Like we can sort it by follower count and have exact details. So this is the influencer. So we have their data like identifier, username, name, is private or is verified, media account, followers, following, and the keyword. The by the keyword the influencer data was recorded, and the tag as well, like which tags are related to this user, and some calculations, and we can verify that data from Instagram as well. So if we just copy username and paste it here, so data uh, these are the data of this influencer. So we can just match these data from our site, like number of posts is 294, and right now this influencer has 320 posts. These numbers can't be exact same, as it changes over time, and the last updation for this script was done on 16th July, and so this have that data, and we are followers count, following count, and same we are storing for post as well. So take a look on the posts. So on the post, like we have scrap details for post where we have identified their sort code and type of the image, like count, comment count, video is in case if the type is video, and their tags, keywords and all. So just to cross verify, we have sort code of the post which we can use to match with the Instagram as well. So these are the shortcut. Uh, this is the post, like this is the influencer, their details and all. So we can match it with our post as well, like likes count, comment count, and tags. So it was Insta fashion that was searched for this tag. So if you look at this, so this is the influencer studio for Lara. And, Lorena Lara is her name, and if we check Lorena Lara's profile, so studio for Lara is the username they had, and all the details that we are having. And if we match like count and comment count, so right now it has 10,867 likes and has 11,252 something likes. That's it. So the challenges we face here is to scrap the much amount of data. We need multiple Instagram accounts that we have to manage. Like for some reasons we can't show the account details that we have. Then we use proxies as well. For every account we use proxies, and we have to manage account to overcome both detection it, and it's the process is time consuming, so we can't just scrap data at real time and return it to front end. So we keep process running in background, store process keywords, store data in our database, and then return it to front end. Thank you.